Rajiv. That dupatta is a part of your costume? Oh, how nice. So Superman and Om Shanti Om together. Ah.
The question is, you mentioned Babuji has got 2 left feet. Which male actor has got 2 left feet?
See, luckily I have not worked with them. But I think there are a lot of people who are not known for their dance. I mean, Sunny Deol, Ajay Devgan. They are not people who are known to be dancers. I have actually choreographed Ajay Devgan and Harmat Farah. So you have to work around them, kind of just make them stand and walk. Move the camera around.
And another question? Maybe.
Can you talk a bit about where you find the inspiration for maybe the smallest moves, but then that creates the whole song? Where does it come from? Does it come from your body or?
You know, actually it comes, it's very difficult, everyone asks this question, but it's very difficult to say where it comes from. But the song, it comes from the music for me, I think. You know, because I hear you feel that you take a song and then you'll just, it doesn't happen. I hear that song almost 100 times. I just non-stop on a loop. It plays and I keep only hearing that, whether I'm in the car or earlier I used to have a Walkman, which I used to go on playing with the headphones. So you go on hearing that song and then it kind of tells you where to go. You know, so I avoid watching something and picking up from there. That's not something I do. So it has to come, or it can come from anywhere. You know, it can. But I think the music tells you what to choreograph most of the times.
Can I ask how well formed is the song? Do you get the final track?
Sometimes I get the final track. If it's Rahman, you don't get the final track till you see it in the movie. You don't get it. So you choreographed, you shot it, and then some other music is playing on it. It has nothing to do with your work. It doesn't come. Songs don't come to you for till the movies.
But do you like it? Do you like the
No, I like getting my song. 2 weeks minimum. I don't do it if it's like Ghagra came to me very late, like too late, and that's something I've realized I should not do because I like to be prepared. So minimum I say 10 days before you can't give me the song, I'm not doing it. I need minimum. If you give me 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'll be even more prepared, and then you can work on the costume. Then you can do the finer detailing of the set and the costume and the dancer movements and what to add in the song and all. But if it's like last minute, then there's only that much that you can do. Chaya, luckily he gave us a song, and then a strike happened. There was a film industry strike.
I see.
Which happened. So we got those 3 weeks to rehearse it. Because he gave it to us 2 days before we were going on a train.
Oh,
but because the strike happened, we got time to prepare for
Good
it.
chance of
Yeah.
Anyone else? Right at the back
Yes.
there.
First of all, thanks for coming over to London.
Thank you. I love London, yeah. I'll come over anytime.
I'm a big fan of yours. I have a 2-part question for you.
Yes.
The first one being, if you compare between Prabhudeva and Hrithik Roshan, their dancing styles.
Yeah.
In your experience, who's the ultimate dancer?
I think hands down Prabhudeva.
Yeah.
But for me, actually, my favorite dancer is Govinda.
Me and my friend wanted to take a selfie with you, if it's all right.
That is the second part of the question. Okay.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I think the lady here. Yes. Yes.
Thanks very much. I want to ask you about the change in name.
अरे देसी लोग को माइक में दिया।
Can you tell us about the change in name to choreographer? Because it was never used before.
Yes, I think that was me. I thought dance master was very down market. So I was like, I want to be named choreographer because I was like the cool kid at that time. So it was earlier it was dance director or dance master. And I was Amir used to irritate me, he used to keep calling me Master Niji and all that. But then, of course, as I graduated, I became director of choreography. What that means, nobody knows. But I just wanted to be a director so badly. And I was like, okay. So it came from me, yes.
Anyone else? Yes?
Wait, I'll give you a mic.
Can you teach me your favorite dance move?
What is your favorite dance move? It better be one of mine. Lovely? Okay. Okay, and you? I swear I am not choreographed. I'll teach you afterwards, both with Rajiv, no? Yes?
I have two questions. Number one, which is your favorite Madhuri dance? That you did?
My favorite, which I did? No, I think I've done only one dance. I've done literally 2 songs with her. But I think her combination with Saroj Khan was outstanding. I don't think I can match up to that. And my favorite number of theirs was a very bad movie called Sela. But the song, which Humko, that I think is a masterpiece song in how to do in such a small set and literally only dance moves and Madhuri and Saroji combination. So,
Sorry, just one more. I've got mine. Satramgire.
yes.
Did you visit the sets? Did you see the color combination?
Yes, yeah. I made that red condom for them. I got it made in Bombay and I carried it to Ladakh. I personally carried that red lycra condom. This is when I'm going to that condom, go to Ladakh.
And there's a question over here. Yes?
Hi.
Hello.
I want to ask one thing, that who inspired you to become a director?
To become a director, well, a lot of movies that I used to watch, my favorite movies used to be all the fun movies, let me tell you. I like Manmohan Desai films or Nasir Hussain movies, Vijayanand films. But I think the time I saw a movie called Arjun, which was made by Rahul Ravel. And I think that was the first time I realized like the technicalities of a movie and how well it was shot and how well it was edited and all. Earlier as kids, you just go and you enjoy the movie and you come back. So I think that was a movie that I really felt that I want to, assist somebody and I want to make movies.
And I have a question about yourself as a director, but also as a choreographer for women and choreographer for male. Do you think there's a difference between yourself as a female choreographer doing these dance works than to a male choreographer? What do you think are the differences between?
I think I never make my girls look, I mean they look sexy and all, but they're never made to look tacky or cheap, or the camera is never voyeuristic. I do that with Shah Rukh a lot. But I think it's high time we someone objectifies the men also.
And water splashed on him.
Yeah. For years the women had to stand under the waterfall, poor thing. It's high time we put the guys under it now. But I think what I've noticed in men, when they choreograph girls or when they see item songs, there's a voyeuristic quality about it. But I think as when I shoot my girls, they are confident and they are reveling in their own. It's not being cheap. They are slightly more secure. I think they know I will not be shooting them in a vulgar manner, even in a lovely, I mean, or a Sheila Ki Jawani, or I think they all look confident, they look sexy and they look confident. They don't look like, they are being made to do these things.
And the male actors, do they feel confident with you?
Or they are very scared.
Question?
Yes, hi.
Hi. Valentina, I'm from Italy and I'm actually interested in the Indian cinema and Bollywood, and I love you both for your work.
Oh, thank you.
I love London as well because it's so much inspirational.
You look like a Bollywood actress.
Thank you. I'm trying to, bring the Bollywood culture in Italy. It's kind of difficult because we don't know. As you say in the foreigner, people really don't know. They're asking, are you do belly dancing? I say, no, that's Indian dance. So my question is related to what you said before. Now, a lot of, the rape cases in India, they are, putting the responsibility sometimes to the item songs of Bollywood or to the cinema culture. So I want to ask, what's your view on this? Because, for example, when they say if I dance in Bollywood costumes and I do look sexy, they say maybe this is not very good. And of course, the classical dance songs, old songs are more cultural, let's say. But then, as you say, women in India should be very, proud. They used to worship goddesses. But
yes.
I think it's a social problem, and how important is the responsibility of the popular Hindi cinema?
See, I think it is very easy. Everything that goes wrong in society is put on Bollywood. If people are following it so much, then the good that is shown in the movies should also be followed. I mean, Gandhigiri should have become the norm after Munnabai, but that doesn't happen. So everything is blamed. I think there's too much regression happening in Bollywood right now. They're curbing too many things, and the more you regress people, the more they need an outlet. So if you see 70s movies and all, if you see Zeenat Aman and Parveen Babi, I mean, they were far more sexier, bolder than any of our girls today, and there weren't any rapes, or at least this type of situation happening that time. Even our censors were more liberal. I think we were more broad-minded in the 70s. But I think as a nation, we are being made to regress, and too many things are being banned and stopped. And that is the cause of it, not any item song.
Can I just ask Sonia to say something as well about this? Because I know her work reads so much into women as well. So.
I think it's similar to what Farah says, that I think we have our own minds. We should be intelligent for our own selves, and we should take responsibility for our own selves. Obviously, my work, as you have seen, does deal with women's issues as well as and celebrating the woman. I think we need to just really think of grassroots, and right from the child that we bring into this world has to be taught how to respect a woman and how to make sure that we give them equal opportunities. I think it really is a case of everyone's responsibility about making that equal opportunities and equal respect for each other. So from my work, I'm trying to drill that, and I hope it will suffice in some way. But thank you for the question. There's some gentleman here, yes?
Since you've worked with Shah Rukh Khan quite a lot of times, which is your most favourite film and favourite scene that you have worked with Shah Rukh Khan?
I think for me, my favourite film will always be Main Hoon Na, because it's the first movie that I made, so everything is like, it's like your first kiss or your first boyfriend or in your case, girlfriend.
The second question is, since I'm inspired from a music artist myself, as a singer and a rapper, would there be different platforms for people like myself to work in upcoming projects or films, such as music-wise?
I think right now there is a huge platform, because even in Bollywood, the traditional kind of music is taking a backseat, and people want to experiment and try different voices, different kinds of music. So I think it's the right time to be breaking into.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I have two questions. First one is there any popular work that you've seen in another Bollywood film that you wish you did? And the second one is, as a director, how are you finding, and being in the industry for so long, how are you finding the current trends in the Bollywood film and the level of quality that's coming out from the industry?
Okay, which one to answer first? The
Any
first.
popular.
Loads of popular works that I don't know whether I wish I did, but I appreciate the things. I think songs in Sanjay Bansali's movies whether it was Devdas, beautifully shot and really well choreographed, well shot, beautifully lit. So I think when I see songs, although I didn't much like Ram Leela ka songs that much, but his earlier works, especially Devdas, I think the songs were beautifully shot in that movie. Other than that, I forgot the second question.
As a director, how are you finding the level of quality?
I think more and more different types of movies are doing well, which is good. Movies that you never thought would do well, maybe 5 years ago, are all doing well. But I just find it a little scary that there's a certain kind of a art film mafia that is taking over Bollywood. And so if you make an entertaining film, you're completely ripped to pieces and there's a whole mass of critics sitting there. And when a certain movie is announced, I know, okay, this movie is going to get 5 stars because it's going to be boring, it's going to be dark, it's going to be black, and people are going to kill each other at the end, and it will be so intense that you'll go to sleep. So I know, okay, this movie will get this 5 stars. So that is a little bit a scary aspect because people feel that only those kind of movies are good, So if that happens, my children will have no movies to watch. Literally.